or 8, for example? Because I want to know where Jules ranks Tottenham in terms of size. That's what I want to know.
Tottenham's not bigger than Rangers or Celtic.
Of course, we're bigger than. This is what I'm.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You're not.
No, you're
What
not, bro.
metric?
You're
What
not.
metric? All right, you guys. Can I finish? What metric? Answer my question, D. You've not again. You do this thing on every show we're on. I'm asking D the question. I want D to answer. What metric are they bigger than us on? Because you said you said to encompass everything. So the size of the club, if you're encompassing everything, naming the metrics they're bigger than us at, and then we'll have that conversation. No, D, I've just asked you the question. Don't flip it back to me.
Let me answer.
Don't do that. You do this all the time, and this is why we go back and forth so much.
Because what I've realized that he's doing, is because Spurs are making a lot of revenue now, or because of their new stadium. He's deciding that they're now the biggest club in the world because they're making a lot of revenue now.
Again,
that's what he's decided.
Answer my question.
He's got this in his head.
We're going to keep going back and forth, and I can keep going back and forth for time.
We don't need to go back. We don't need to go back.
Answer my question. You're still not answering my question. Don't ask me questions and then expect me
fan base, history.
All right. So how about this? Rangers have bigger than Spurs. That was my question. You're not answering it, bro.
He just answered it, bro.
I just answered it.
So they have a bigger fan base than us. That's what you just said.
Celtic, definitely.
Yeah, Celtic might do.
You think these clubs in Scotland have a bigger fan base than Spurs?
Yeah.
You man have lost your mind.
But where are you? Outside of let me ask you a question. Outside of England, don't say Korea no more because that man's gone now. So
with or without him, Spurs had a big Asian. You do know that for one, Spurs have had the Asian connection.
Okay,
so
all right,
wait. 20 years old. We've been having Asian sponsors. That mansion at sponsor was a Japanese or casino or something like. We've been having a massive fan base in the world of Asia.
No, stop it. Just because you got Mansion as your sponsor,
I'm talking about Spurs have been in Japan there for over 20 plus years.
No,
Tottenham have been doing that. So you man acting like we only had this.
But Celtic.
Celtic a history. Celtic have got history than you.
Celtic have got one of the best midfielders that I've ever seen in my entire. That left foot was mad.
About players that have played.
Man, like Nakamura and that, bro. They've had
Henrik Larsson.
You're just saying things, man. Nakamura's not even remembered by most people. Most of the people in the fucking chat don't even know who Nakamura is. What are you talking about? Real football heads know Nakamura.
Okay.
And you man are talking about one of the best midfielders.
Your head is so.
Kaz, it's been like this for a couple days.
Because cool, we can keep going then. Okay, they've had Furuhashi, they've had Maeda, they've had Kobayashi,
so is Nakamura one of the best you've ever seen?
Yamada, bro, they've been doing this.
Nakamura one of the best you've ever seen. Is he bigger than Modric then? Because Modric's one of the best players to ever play football. He played for Spurs.
Henrik Larsson.
Do you understand?
Henrik Larsson.
By the way,
you don't remember this.
Henrik Larsson.
Your head.
His head is miles away.
You remember Celtic was knocking
out
prime.
Your mind.
Celtic was knocking out prime Man United in the Champions League, bro. Nakamura free kick.
But Kaz, you're older than Jules. Jules is young. He might not remember these things.
He's 1 year older than me, bro. What are you?
No, but he's
not 1 year older than you.
He's not 1 year older than you.
How old are you?
He's not 2 years older than me. What?
How old are you?
Bro, let's have it right. No, I'm not talking about. He's born in 99.
He's not 1 or 2 years older than you.
96.
Oh wow, 3 years. So what happened in that 3 year span?
Don't be 1 year then. If it's not 1 year, then.
So if it's 3 years, what happens in his 3 year span for him to know more football than me?
You wasn't born. That's what happens.
Exactly. You wasn't alive.
What are we doing?
What
are we doing? Okay, so when did Cass? Do you know Cass started watching football before me? Is that what you know? Do you know that for a fact?
Wait. Why are you so angry that Celtic are bigger club?
No. What I'm angry at is you still not answer the question, dude. You still not answer the question. You just keep doing these things, yeah. Wait, no. We've been on show.
Let me answer it.
The clips. No, you didn't. So have they got a bigger fact? What metrics do they have bigger?
Wait, George.
One by one.
Hey, George. Who have Spurs had that played at Spurs that was bigger than Henrik Larsson playing at Celtic?
No one.
I'm not doing
No
this.
one.
I'm not even doing this
Does
conversation.
he even wait? Hold on. Does he even wait? Hold on. Do you know who Henrik Larsson is?
Do you know what? The only
Man,
player that maybe might be Jurgen Klinsmann. That might be the only player that.
Alright, cool. Yeah, maybe Klinsmann. Alright, cool.
Klinsmann's
Maybe
the only player that competes. With
Maybe.
Henrik Larsson.
But George never watched Klinsmann, so it's cool.
Oh, and
I know
David
he didn't.
Ginola.
I've got a
David
Klinsmann
Ginola
shirt.
as well,
I've got a
maybe.
Klinsmann shirt. Man, been known about
Did
Klinsmann.
you
You're
watch?
telling me
Did you
about
watch?
players I
Did
know.
you watch? Did
I
you
know.
watch
I know. I've
Klinsmann?
watched it back. I've watched him back plenty
I've
of
watched
times.
it
I've
back.
seen. I've watched. No, because I
Highlights,
wasn't
I
born
hear
in
it.
94,
Highlights,
95. What the
highlights,
fuck?
I hear it.
So what? You?
Highlights.
Oh, wait. So wait. No, let's actually get in the crux of this. When was you born?
Calm down,
Wait,
dude. I
wait.
don't know.
When was you
Calm
born,
down.
D? No. D, how old are you? You're. How old are you?
37.
How old are you?
37.
Okay. So when was you born? What year would that put you at?
88.
88. So you started watching Klinsmann at what, like 7 years old? So
Yeah,
you
I
have a
watched
great
Klinsmann.
knowledge of
I remember
Klinsmann
Klinsmann
from watching him at
perfectly.
7 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're telling me. No, Cass, I'm asking D.
Well, I remember Klinsmann perfectly. I don't remember what age it was,
again.
but I remember him clear as day, bro.
Okay. So, but now you're trying to tell me that
I could have told you.
can't
You were
remember a
about
player
21 years ago, D. 21 years ago. You would have been what? No, 31 years ago. What would you have been? And also, you would have
31 years ago.
You'd have been 6 years old.
6.
That's
and
the point.
then he came back 4 years later, so it'd have been about
He
10.
came back a few years later for another season. He only done like a season.
I would have
in and out,
remembered that
season in and out.
clear as
I
day.
remember that. And now again, I was born after. I just
Bro,
know my players.
wait,
So
can
when
we
you
talk-
talk about
can we-
big players, for one, Glenn Hoddle was a massive player.
No, you weren't about
He was
to
cold.
do that.
He was cold. Glenn Hoddle was the one. He's the one still.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
was.
lie.
Glenn Hoddle, for one, another
Hoddle
one.
and
Paul
Hoddle.
Gascoigne.
Hoddle and Hoddle.
Massive player. Playing in the best league in the world, came to Tottenham, you know.
Gascoigne was serious.
That was a massive move. That was a
Yeah, Gascoigne was
serious
serious.
move when he came.
Yeah,
to Spurs.
Lineker and all that.
Talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Henrik
That was
Larsson, when
serious.
we've got big players. Talk
Oh,
about
don't-
David Ginola. David Ginola, you're telling me Henrik Larsson? David Ginola was massive.
No, Henry
again.
Larson's bigger than Ginola. Henry
Yeah,
Larson's
he
bigger
is.
than Ginola.
This one
Like-
you're telling me, innit?
But what I'm saying
Is
is,
he bigger than Gaza? Is he bigger than Gaza?
Gaza's big time, but Henrik Larsson.
No, but no.
was he bigger than
But you missed the question. No, you missed the question. At Spurs.
Yes, he was massive at Spurs.
I'm not
Gascoigne was
talking
massive
about
at
the
Spurs.
size of the player
What are you
because
doing?
we all know that Paul Gascoigne is a bigger player than Larsson.
But was he not
I
massive?
don't know about that. I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
even that's debatable. But Larsson
Not like that.
at Celtic, when Larsson was at Celtic, everybody knew about Larsson, bro. Larsson was.
He went to
huge, bro.
Barcelona.
Wait, hold on. He done a season at my club.
Bro,
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
this
he
is what I
did.
don't
He
get.
did.
This is what I don't
He
get.
did.
Wait, you do know that Gascoigne left Spurs to go to the best league in the world at the time in the Serie A. Like that was a massive move. To go
And
play
Henry
for
Larsson
Lazio.
didn't. And Henry Larsson didn't.
No, but to go play for Lazio, but man, I'm telling me he didn't play his best years. For him to get that move to Lazio,
Well,
he was
Larsson didn't play
some of his
in
best
Serie
football
A.
at Tottenham.
He didn't play
Bro,
Serie A.
Gascoigne was already big
Wait.
before he went to Tottenham, though. What are we doing?
He had 3 seasons of professional football before he came to Tottenham. He can't have been that big, Hooks. What are we doing here? To
Who?
say you don't know ball.
Who? Klinsmann?
Gascoigne.
Gascoigne started off his career at Newcastle, played a couple years, came to Tottenham, made his name, and then got the big move to Serie A. Don't act
No,
like
Tottenham
he was
signed
a player-
Gascoigne because he already made. What are we doing? what are we doing? Wait, you think Tottenham signed Gascoigne on a random?
We signed him because he was doing his
On
team
a random.
as a young
Signed him
player.
on a
at
random.
Newcastle.
I hear it.
So it's
Signed
just,
him on a
so
random.
it's just like when a big team now go and get a younger player at 21 years of age or 22. You're just saying things.
Wait,
What do
but
you mean?
focus on.
What are you hearing, bro?
But why
Are you hearing noise? What are you hearing? I don't know.
Let me ask. What,
Fam, what are you hearing, fam?
But can we get back to
Man, I
why
swear
you
down.
think though? So obviously Liverpool are bigger than Spurs. Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, all bigger than Spurs. Yeah. Are we accepting that?
Ooh, you know what? To be fair, Tottenham are bigger than Celtic at this today. It's just like
No way. No way. No way.
You know what? No, I think you're getting mixed up with success. Like I think Celtic and Rangers got left in the
This is what I
wind in
don't
terms
get,
of
though.
fan base, isn't it? I think you're underrating the online fan base between, let's just call it 11 to now. Tottenham is way superior in fan base. If you're going to talk as big a stature of club in it now, like
No way. Tottenham big.
This is what I'm not getting.
no one rates Scotland. No one rates
Oh,
Scotland.
you know what's not what I'm not getting as well, Cass. Yeah,
No way.
It's 'cause
Well, back
it's
in the
funny.
day, back in the day they were. Back in the
I
day,
was
of
speaking
course.
with Hooks yesterday, and Hooks was laughing at the fact that we sent Mikey Moore on loan to Rangers. Said he's laughing that we're sending him to a league that's 7th or 8th best league in Europe. So when you're laughing at that league, but now you're trying to rate the trophies won from that league, it's not fucking adding up. It's not adding up.
I wouldn't say Man City's bigger than Spurs either, and on a global scale yet.
They're not.
Man
I think
City are bigger than Spurs.
They're
No,
not.
they're not on a global fan base, not yet. I think you're underrating.
man,
Spurs
He's
is
underrated
Asian
by a
fan base,
club.
man.
I don't know
We
whether
are when you talk about Premier League, for one, we're a legacy club in the
Yeah.
Premier League, yeah. Man City aren't. Man City are not a legacy club of the Premier League, nor a Chelsea. Let's have that right.
Legacy, they don't have 4P. They cemented the legacy now.
When I mean a legacy club, I mean like when the Premier League was made, we were part of the inaugural Premier League for one of the big clubs. I
understand what you mean by that. I understand what you mean by that.
Clubs that came
You're original.
The original big club that came
I
from the Premier League.
understand
It was Tottenham, the big five: Everton, Tottenham, Liverpool, United, Arsenal. That was it. For people that don't know, go do your history.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you talk to me about these clubs like City or Chelsea, cool, I'll have Chelsea, because Chelsea have overtook us for about 15 years. 15 years they've overtook us. They've been overtook us and they've done their thing. I can't argue Chelsea no more. Man City, I don't know if you know, but they only overtook us trophy-wise probably in the last 5 or 6 years. Not been that long ago. So they've only just overtook us trophies, but you think that they've overtook our fan base in 15 years. They've outdone what Spurs have built for 100 plus years.
City's a bit more of a conversation, but Celtic are way bigger than City. Celtic are bigger than that. Celtic are bigger than these teams, bro. I don't think you realize how big Celtic are. They're bigger than these teams, bro. Like their history, the way that their legacy that you've been bringing up, their legacy is deeper than Tottenham's and City's.
In what aspect?
In Europe.
How?
What do you mean how?
Oh, I need you to break it down. I'm breaking down to you, Tottenham. You're not breaking down to me nothing about Celtic. You're just.
We haven't broken down anything about Tottenham. You haven't. What have we broken down about Tottenham?
Bro, just
wait a minute. I think
people smash the likes, innit, man? Just smash the likes.
Manchester City might actually have a bigger fan base than Spurs.
Who?
I think Manchester City might actually have a bigger fan base than Spurs.
I think definitely in the States now, City definitely got a lot of
new recruits. If you go talk about online, yeah, City might have fucking more followers because they've got the Saudi owners that have brought half.
Man City globally has around 390 million fans.
Yeah, no one believes that.
310.
I respectfully
what do you want him to go on? What do you want him to go on? You got
no. But this is what I don't get. Like again,
you can't mention fan base when I disprove.
City have only been big. We know City. Bro, we live in a country where Man City's based, right? How many Man City fans do you guys personally know? Please tell me.
But they have the bigger global fan base.
Oh, I'm asking you a question.
Global fan base.
But where though? Like honestly, where?
I don't look.
Yeah, but I'm using it logically. I'd say US. I'd say Man City's huge. I'm not gonna lie. I'll say it right now.
Saudi, they're probably the biggest club in Saudi. Yeah, definitely, they're the biggest club over there.
I met a real life. Well, actually, I keep on forgetting about Daps and LB. I mean, like on a not knowing no one, I randomly met a Manchester City fan in America before England.
That's my point, though.
But you said when you were speaking about Celtic, who has the bigger global fan base? I just told you Manchester City have a bigger global fan base than Spurs. So you can't argue this point.
Yes, I can argue.
No, you can't. But I can say to you.
But the funniest thing is, I know that when I spoke to you,
let's go to Scotland.
How many Spurs fans did you see in the US? How many Spurs fans did you see in the US, bro?
Let's go to Scotland.
How many Spurs fans did you see in the US?
Let's go to Scotland and ask, and let's find the Spurs fan in Scotland.
How many Spurs fans did you see in the US? How many Spurs fans did you see in the US? Answer my question.
I saw a few.
Okay, so you saw more Spurs fans than you saw Man City fans?
Yeah, give or take, yeah.
All right, my point's made. Please.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about what I see.
So you're believing online, but you know what you saw with your eyes.
How else do we research facts, bro?
But you know
what you saw with your eyes.
What are you talking about? You can't say
you can't average that. Like England, like Spurs are just much they're just a bigger club, and it is ways that I don't think even City fans will give a shit. They're winning in it, but it's just like who gives a shit.
I don't think City fans think Spurs are bigger than them.
No, they're more City are more successful, of course, but they're not a bigger club than them, bro. They still got a long way to go. And by the way, yeah, Spurs now Son's going to LA. Yeah, your fan base is about to do that.
That's why they bought the new guy.
You guys say this.
They don't mean anything until there's the next big Asian star. It's all up for grabs right now. They're gonna go. Wait,
let's be real.
After Asia, after Tottenham, well, maybe it's probably Liverpool, Man United.
No, to be fair, I think some of these clubs have bigger. Like Tottenham's main famous will be Korea, South Korean, like those parts.
Yeah, that's gone now.
Asia's huge, isn't it? It'll vary, innit? Like if you go India or something, it's probably Liverpool, bro. India and all these like more.
Liverpool, Man United are clearing the way. They're in their own league.
Yeah, we're not even in that. But again,
then it's Arsenal.
Wait, hold on. What's this whole conversation about? I'm so confused. What did this?
We're waiting for George to tell us the rankings of the biggest British clubs. That's all we're waiting for.
That ages ago.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for.
But then you always do this. You've asked me about 10 questions in between that.
No,
so what do you want? Do you want the questions in between that answered, or do you want that question?
I want the one that I want you to rank the top 6 clubs or 8 clubs in Britain.
So again, Celtic and Rangers don't make either of these. I'm telling you, they're not making.
Okay, what? No. Let him give his 6 or 8.
It's Man United. It's Liverpool. It's
Is this in order, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, do it in order.
Yeah. Man United, Liverpool.
Just say.
I don't know. The third place. The third place is a toss-up, innit? Like, it could be you, man. It could be Chelsea. It could be either or. I don't know. I think like some people have Chelsea above you. Some people have Arsenal above Chelsea. I don't really know. After them, then you go. I'll be real. Like I only view. Wait, we got. Yeah, I'd view Tottenham as the next biggest club.
As fifth.
We're the next biggest club as fifth. We're fifth. Then you got City, and then you go. Again, then you could start working your way down the list. I don't know, Everton, never been relegated, however many trophies they've got. I think Aston Villa are close. For me, Rangers and Celtic, bro, you keep talking about this Rangers.
Everton have been relegated, by the way.
Wait, are you saying any clubs? Are you saying just UK clubs or just any club?
No, I said British.
Oh, British.
This Rangers and Celtic stuff, like, I feel like you think they're in what base, where do you think they've got big fan bases outside of Scotland? Because let's have it right. Nobody watches the Scottish League outside of Scotland like that, bro. Nobody's tuning in to watch the SPFL. And don't tell me they are.
I remember
you're laughing at sending players on loan over there. So you don't rate the league yourself. So don't start trying to rate it now today.
It's not about rating the league. It's about the size of the club. It's not about rating the league. Okay, but
rating the league, that does have a point to play in it, because people aren't watching the league. Then how the club's big? Because nobody's tuning in to watch that rubbish. Everybody knows that Celtic and Rangers are going to win it. You think people are tuning in from outside of Scotland to watch that?
Do you actually underestimate how big Spurs are? What do you like the Spurs and not Spurs, sorry, Rangers and Celtic, that derby is probably one of the fiercest, the biggest derby in the world.
It might be one of the biggest derbies. That's fine, but just like again, some people can tell you the El Clasico. Then you have the Rangers and Celtic, and some people say North London derby is one of the biggest.
No, North London derby doesn't compare.
In England, some people to use the massive derby in England. Yes, it is one of the biggest derbies in England.
Nah, D's trying to take it left. I'm not trying to go that left. But your argument about
my point is that yes, it can have a big derby. Doesn't mean that they're the 2 biggest teams in the world because they've got a massive derby. That's my point. Tottenham and Arsenal have a massive derby. We're not the biggest teams in England. But I would say our derby is the biggest one.
Yeah, but Liverpool, Man United, that rivalry is always going to be bigger than Arsenal, Tottenham.
I'll stop it, man. So, by the way, your argument...
You're talking about the derby. Now you're talking about the teams.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
think actually...
Wait, what are you talking about?
Right. I know you're just want to be right.
No, I'm not trying to go left like this, man. You're going left. But your argument about the Scottish League, people watching it, makes no sense.
What's it? Wait, don't try to get past that.
Galatasaray is a bigger club than Tottenham. Nobody watches the Turkish league outside of Turkey.
So again, by what metric are they bigger than Tottenham? It's funny because
history
in Turkey, they're bigger in Turkey. But again, the biggest, again, for me, encompasses world. You talk about fan bases, they're not bigger than us. Galatasaray don't have a bigger fan base than us. They've got their fan bases.
Yeah, but you thought Man City didn't have a bigger fan base than you, and then I proved that they did.
I know that's
in England.
I've only know one City fan before, and you don't even know a City fan personally. You just said that you don't know one part.
I actually do now. I know a Man City fan.
I'm talking about before you're being online, before meeting them online. How many City fans you met personally? I've only ever met one, and that's the guy that you know.
But you know why you're moving mad? Do you know why you're moving mad?
I live in England, by the way.
Where did I grow up? Where did I grow up? Where did I grow up? You're moving mad. Where did I grow up?
You grew up in London.
No. Where did I grow up? Where did I grow up?
North London.
Yeah. More specifically, Tottenham. So of course I know Tottenham fans, bro. Like,
I'm not saying Tottenham fans. I'm talking about City fans.
And Man City fans. When I grew up in Tottenham, bro, what are we doing?
All right, but I'm not talking about you growing up in Tottenham again. You're just taking
Yeah, but, go and ask LB.
Living in England, us living in England.
If they see more Spurs
No,
fans.
I've travelled England many times, and I can tell you that again. I've been Manny. I've been up. Like for one, they're not even the biggest club in Manchester. Like, let's have that right.
Wait, have you seen more Spurs fans in Manchester than?
No, of course not. But that's not.
Well, then there you go.
I don't even meet Man City fans. Man City fans are so rare to come across. Yeah, they're a rare breed because there's not that many of them. they've all, and furthermore, do you know these 390 million fans that you talk about? I can guarantee you 80% of them are under 18 because they're all joined within the last 10 or 12
so now we're
years.
adding age brackets.
No, I'm not. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, bro. But my point is, you keep talking about these fans that nobody's seen because half of them are fucking under 18, bro. They're all just online fans. They're just online. They're just online.
But they're still a fan though.
All right. If you think Man City's bigger than them, that's fine. I don't even want to keep going around.
I think it's debatable. I think Man City versus Tottenham is debatable.
I'm focused on Celtic and Rangers.
No, I think Celtic are bigger than you. I think that's clear. I think Man City is debatable with Tottenham. I think that's a tricky one, but Celtic I think are clear with Tottenham. I don't think that's even debatable personally. But that can come.
Why are we having the debate? If you don't think it's debatable, why are we having the debate?
That can come with age because
wait, look, does that make that like does that if you don't think it's debatable, why are we having the debate?
No, you're having the debate.
No. You asked me questions, so quite clearly you wanted answers. So why are we having the debate if you don't think it's debatable?
I personally feel City a bit not City. I feel like Celtic are bigger, personally.
Just personally feel that way, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I feel like they're
just because D personally feels.
Well, you thought that Arsenal and Chelsea was debatable, didn't you?
I think a lot of people think that's debatable. Now, again, that's what I said.
No, they don't. Only Chelsea fans say that. No one else.
Guna Lee comes on streams every other week. He says Chelsea are bigger than Arsenal.
Guna Lee's a Chelsea fan.
Well, he's not a Chelsea fan. His name is Guna fucking Lee, bro. He's an Arsenal fan. He's on AFTV every other week. He's an Arsenal fan. He goes to games. He's an Arsenal fan. But you just don't want to accept him because he says Chelsea are bigger. You don't want to accept him.
He's being edgy though, man.
Chelsea, no one outside of Chelsea fans says Chelsea are bigger than Arsenal. Everyone knows Arsenal are bigger than Chelsea. Everyone knows that. So you can try and create a narrative if you want. It doesn't really matter.
No, but this is the problem with what you do, D, is you keep making statements like the facts. Yeah, you make statements like the facts.
Arsenal are bigger than Chelsea.
Opinion. Well, yours is an opinion. You're making.
We're bigger than Chelsea in every way. We've got bigger. We've got more trophies. We've got bigger fan base.
Chelsea are twice the size.
We're bigger all over that.
Lee rebranded. Sorry, you don't want to be called Guna Lee. Lee rebranded.
Yeah, he has rebranded. He's rebranded.
Lee rebranded. He's just Lee rebranded now, isn't it?
Big up Guna Lee, man.